In this world, there are people whose hearts are filled with hatred for the color black. But for Blackwood Colony, today is the most terrifying, the darkest, and the most devastating day.
No! Please! Let me go! All hail the Red Ant Queen!
Because today, the entire Red Ant army has launched a deadly attack on this colony of black ants without any warning. Blood is flowing everywhere. Black ants, whether innocent citizens or brave soldiers, are being mercilessly killed.
No! No, please! Let her
The
go!
number of red ants is so vast and their attacks so fierce that the poor black ant soldiers don't even have the strength to stand against their enemies. And the root of this entire tragedy is just one arrogant red ant queen, Vermora, the empress of Vermilion Court, the richest and most powerful red ant colony. But the king of Blackwood has not yet accepted defeat. He is fighting the enemies with his sword, but his mind is occupied with only one thing: his newborn son, the sole heir of Blackwood. Suddenly, he breaks away from the battlefield, goes to his room, and lovingly picks up the baby in his arms. Then he comes out and hands that precious burden to his most trusted commander.
Soldier, no matter what happens, my son must stay safe. Take him far away from here. Yes, my king!
But as soon as he turns around, someone strikes him from behind. The commander values the king's last order more than his own life. He takes the baby and runs toward the forest, lays him in a basket, and sets him adrift in the river's currents. Because there was nothing left of Blackwood worth saving. The entire colony was in the embrace of death. But unfortunately, just a few kilometers down that same river, the Red Ant Queen Vermora had come to hunt a giant spider. Meanwhile, that son, the sole heir of Blackwood, kept drifting, the cold waves of the water pushing him forward. And then, what no one expected happened. The basket came to a stop right in front of Queen Vermora. Queen Vermora was startled. She bent down, picked up the basket, and held the baby in her arms.
Whose child is this? There is no place for a black ant among us, even if it is only a child. I can recognize him by his scent. This child is the son of Valaroo.
But as soon as she came close to the baby, her nose did not deceive her. She recognized that scent very well. This baby was none other than the blood of the Black Ant King. Without any delay, she ordered one of her soldiers to kill the baby.
Listen, Commander, this black ant must not survive. Finish it or drown it in the river.
And then she walked away without looking back. But the soldier whom the queen had ordered to kill the baby did not do so.
You are King Valaroo's son.
Because he owed a great debt to King Valaroo. In fact, a year ago, that same soldier had been caught in the Blackwood area. 3 or 4 black ant soldiers had surrounded him and were about to kill him.
Please let me live!
When King Valaroo came and saved his life.
You're gonna be all right.
That day, the soldier had made a promise to the king.
From this day forward, my life is indebted to your kindness, and when the time comes, I will repay it.
Now, seeing the king's son about to die, that soldier kept his promise. He did not kill the baby. An idea came to his mind. He took the baby and started running toward the dense forest so that no one could see him. Finally, he took the baby to a fly sorcerer. This sorcerer was very powerful, a master of black magic.
Master, I've come to you with great hope. Please change this black ant child's color and turn him into a red ant.
That is a black ant. If the Red Ant Queen finds out, both you and I are dead.
But, Master,
Lidmowski, this is only a child.
All right. For this little child, I will turn him into a red ant. The Red Ant Queen, or anyone else, must never learn this secret.
After much persuasion, the sorcerer agreed. Using his magical powers, he turned that black baby red. But there was a big problem.
Listen, soldier. As long as I live, my magic will never be broken.
But after I die, my magic will break on its own, and this child will turn black again.
Hearing this, the soldier returned to Vermilion Court with the baby. He began to raise that black baby as his own son and named him Danial. The baby grew up slowly. The soldier himself gave him military training, and the baby had extraordinary talent. He became very fast, very clever, and an excellent swordsman. He started fighting like a warrior even at a young age. But one day, the father who had raised him was martyred in a war. From that day on, Danial became very sad. One day, while he was sitting sadly under a tree, suddenly lightning struck in the sky, and that lightning fell directly onto his body. He fell unconscious. It seemed as if some invisible power was entering him, some natural force now awakening within him. That child, who had now become a young warrior, gained an incredible power. He now single-handedly overpowered 10 enemies. Queen Vermora was so impressed by his bravery that she began to take pleasure in him.
This is my truest and bravest soldier. All of Vermilion Court is proud of you,
She
Darian.
considered him her loyal soldier. But then one day came when everything changed. His father, the soldier who raised him, had written a letter before dying. In that letter, he had described the entire incident, how he got the chance to raise the Black Ant King's child, how he took him to the sorcerer and turned him red, and then raised him like his own son. But the biggest thing in the letter was, King Valaroo is still alive. He is imprisoned in some secret dungeon of Vermilion Court. When Danial learned this truth, he became furious. Now he understood that the killer of his real father was none other than Queen Vermora, the very queen for whom he had been fighting loyally all this time. He started spying to find out where his father was being held. Finally, he caught an ant who knew everything about King Valaroo.
Mr. John, tell me, where is King Valaroo of Blackwood Colony? I mean, in which dungeon cell is he being held?
King Valaroo? I don't know any Valaroo. Please let me go.
Remember the story from 24 years ago. Vermora attacked Blackwood, but the king there did not die. He is still alive. Please let me go. I can't tell you. If I tell you, the queen will kill me.
After torturing him severely, third-degree brutal torture, he extracted all the information. Now he knew where his father was imprisoned. But as soon as he got the information, he killed that ant, because he didn't want to leave any chance for this secret to reach anyone else. Now he had to reach that secret dungeon where his real father, King Valaroo, was imprisoned. For this, he first entered the palace's record room, the room where all the maps, records, and secret documents of the palace were kept. There, 2 scribes were working. Without making any sound, he silently killed both of them. Then he carefully examined the maps scattered on the floor and the charts hanging on the wall. Finally, he found the full location. The map on which the path to the secret dungeon was clearly marked.
But getting there was extremely difficult. The security of that dungeon was very tight. From outside to inside, guards at every door, surveillance in every corridor, and the way inside was full of traps. Still, he gritted his teeth. He was not going to turn back now. He advanced like a hero and began to confront the soldiers. Soon the soldiers understood something was wrong. This was no ordinary warrior. But by then, it was too late. He single-handedly killed all the outside guards. Then he went inside. But inside, there were many soldiers stationed. He was fighting all alone.
Today, I will spare no one!
But now, a great danger stood before him. Direwolf.
Who are you? Tony, go kill him!
Still, he single-handedly defeated Direwolf and all the soldiers and entered the dungeon. Inside, he found his father.
Father! How are you, Father? It's me, your son. I came here to take you with me.
Father, let's go!
What new trick of Vermora's is this now? Ha! Can a red ant ever really be the son of a black ant?
Father, please, listen to me. We don't have time. Please, come with me. Please.
King Valaroo could not believe it. You are my son? But at that very moment, a miracle of nature happened, and the father's doubt turned into belief. The sorcerer who had turned the black ant red had grown old and died of an illness at that very moment. With the sorcerer's death, his magic broke, and Danial turned from red to black. Meanwhile, a soldier found the corpse of that ant soldier who knew about King Valaroo's secret dungeon. He ran and spread the news throughout the palace. Queen Vermora immediately issued an alert. The entire Vermilion Court went into alert mode. But by then, King Valaroo had already come to believe the truth about his son. But here, Queen Vermora's entire army was coming to kill both of them.
We've got a powerful traitor to hunt down! Don't let him escape! Keep moving!
Father and son. Will Danial be able to save his father from hundreds of soldiers? And will he be able to deliver justice to his people? To find out, click on the link for the second part. The link is in the description. Subscribe to the channel and like the video.